Hi guys, Random here, back with a bit more Elite Dangerous. Yes, isn't she beautiful? She's the kind of ship only a mother could love. The Type 6, also known as the Flying Brick. And you can see why, can't you? Yeah. It's very square. It's not the prettiest. But it does the job. And what we're doing today in the Flying Brick, I'm just giving you an overview here of how square and utterly horrible this thing is. Oh, I've hit something. The wrong button. Yeah. What we're going to be doing today, further to my initial how to mine video, we're going to be doing... Oh, this is just horrible, isn't it? Are you feeling seasick yet? I am. Bleh. Right, let's come out of that. What we're going to do today, further to my how to mine video, is we're going to show you how to mine with drones. So you see I've got a couple of mining lasers, a couple of point defences in case anyone gets a bit frisky with the missiles, and a shield booster. They're the hard points. And then we've got a power plant uprated a little bit just to give me some power. Not bothered with the thrusters. Frame shift came off of my other ship. So yeah, that's fine. Blah blah blah, cargo, yada 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 yada. In fact, I could actually that's could be bigger. Let's go to module type. I could actually make this hold more, so let's do that. There we go, 16. Bosh. So now we can take 80 tons, right? Okay. So go back. So what you'll see here is a collector limpet controller, a refinery, and a prospector limpet controller. Now refineries we covered. This is an A3, so it's got 8 bins. Collector limpets and prospector limpets. What might they do, you say? Well, I've stocked up with some limpets here. In fact, I'm going to take a few more. I'm going to take 36 limpets. They're 101 credits each, so they're not expensive. Okay. Okay. So we're pretty much ready to go. Now, we are not going for any sort of attacking here. So what we could do is we could look here, and we'll see that we've got a metal rich ring with common reserves. So it's not great, but it will do. So we'll head there. Okay, so let's come out of that. Let's go launch. So as with the initial mining video, you find somewhere to mine and you head that way, which is what we're going to do now. So let's wait for the starport to give us the all clear, which should be any moment, hopefully. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah,
ship released.
So we're
engines
up.
Engaged.
Now, the Type 6 is a big old bird, so we don't want to be going too quickly in here. Not because I'm worried about speeding or anything, but because this is a big ship and it's got a lot of mass, which means it doesn't change direction brilliantly well. So let's get out of the way of that anaconda, and we're heading to Hunnonga. Hunnonga. There we go. So we'll head that way. In any moment now, there we go. We can hit the frame shift.
4,
and we'll
3,
head over to
2,
Hunnonga.
1,
Now Hunnonga is a
engage.
gas giant with rings, so it's quite pretty, and it won't take us very long to get there. You can see it's light seconds away, and we're 3/4, half of the way there. Quarter, half, you know what I mean. We're now quarter of the way there to go, and start slowing down there. You can see it coming up here. It's a blue gas giant, and it's got the rings, which is nice. It's So we're just going to go up very slightly, and then we'll slow down because we actually want to drop into these rings. So we've got, I believe it's an icy ring, might be a rocky one. No, it's icy, it's too white to be rocky on the outside, and we've got a metallic ring on the inside. You can see the difference in colour there, the silver of the metallic. So we'll come in on that ring, we'll slow down because you want to be about 300, I think, kilometres. Nothing faster than that. There we go. So we'll come in on this ring, we'll slow down, and we'll just drop in. Pew! There we go. And you can see there are millions of asteroids here, which is great. So we'll head down to go look at them. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the limpets. And the limpets are going to do miraculous things. So heading towards this asteroid, we'll set our fire groups. So we've got the prospector limpet there, you can see just on the bottom right hand side. And we'll slow down because we don't want to go face first into it, that would be a bad thing. And we're going to fire off our prospector limpet. So let's open our cargo doors.
Programming limpet drone.
And let's fire it off. And what it will do, you'll see it, we'll target it, and you watch the bottom left hand side of the screen.
Prospector limpet
It
engaged.
tells you what's there and how much is remaining. So we'll change our fire groups, so we've got our mining lasers out, which is great, and we'll get close enough so they can do their job. You can see they go from red X's to little yellow dots. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put power into weapons. We're going to start firing our mining lasers, and we're going to fire off a collector limpet. And what the collector limpet does, funnily enough, as its name would suggest, it collects stuff. Oh, we're not quite close enough there. Let's get a bit closer. Now with your cargo scoop open, you know, normal rules apply. If you go too quickly, whatever's trying to get in there will break. Same goes with the limpets, they won't work if you're going too fast. But you can see here it's just going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Now you would normally get about 10 chunks off an asteroid before it's depleted. But you can see here, we've got some silver, which is nice. You can see here we're getting loads of chunks off. Loads and loads and loads of chunks. And we're only just over halfway through the asteroid. So the prospector limpet increases the yield from the asteroid. And because the it tells you what is in the asteroid, you know whether or not to even bother. So if it's full of rubbish, you wouldn't bother, you'd just go to the next one. Your little collector limpet just goes backwards and forwards, picks the stuff up. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So we'll get some more off there. We've got some more silver refined. Yeah. So we're down to 13.5% left on the asteroid. 9%. 4.5%.
Asteroid depleted.
And then it tells you it's depleted. So that's fine. So you can see it's down here. It's going to get all the bits. So what I'm going to do, just to speed things up a little bit, is I'm going to get a bit nearer to them so it's got less of a distance to fly. That means it'll be back quicker. And we'll have a quick look in the refinery there. Now you can see I've been mining previously, and we've got the bins are full of bits and pieces there, but the cargo there, you can see so far we have made galactic average price about 15,000. That was quite quick, wasn't it? And it's still picking stuff up. There's probably another 1 if not 2 tons of silver there in total, which is good. So that's another 10 grand. So we'll watch the old silver go up another one there. There we go. Silver refined. So that has paid for the limpets, the controllers, and it's put a good chunk of money towards the refinery as well. And that's only the first asteroid. Now if you look at our cargo space, we have got 42 tons of free cargo. This is good. We've also got 34 limpets, and every limpet you fire out, we might even get 3 tons out of this, you never know. Every limpet you fire out is another ton of free cargo space. Now considering they're only like 101 credits each, I don't think that's bad value. So we'll wait for the last chunk to get picked up. Will this make another ton? Oh, there's 2 there. So hopefully it will make another ton of silver. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. So, now that we've depleted that asteroid, what we can do is move on to the next one. Now your collector limpets have got a lifetime. The ones I've got are 600 seconds, so that's not so bad. You know, 10 minutes of total use. So we'll look at this, and you know, hopefully we'll get one which you're not quite as spinny, are you? Let's go for you. Hopefully we'll get one which is a bit rubbish, so we can see. There we go. Prospector's away. I know it says it's failed. I think there's a bug at the moment. Gallite, lepidolite, and uranite, which is crap. We don't want that. So what we'll do is we'll just sail off to the next asteroid. Now you can see how much time this can save you. What we're going to get on this one, because you're not bothering. You just, no, that's rubbish. We'll go to the next one.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Oh, that's got osmium in. Now osmium's good. That's more valuable than silver. So we'll head across this way.
Collector limpet expired.
So the collector limpet has now failed. That's cool. You know, like I say, they do only have a time span, so they don't last forever. So we'll zap this. We'll get another collector limpet launched. That can start picking stuff up, and this asteroid, because of the spin that it's got, I'm going to come up above it like that, and that should mean that I'm always in connection with it with the lasers. So yeah, this is how to make mining really profitable. Yes, it costs you a bit of money. The ship that I'm in cost 1 million credits. Now, oh, we got unallocated resources there. So what have we got? Got indite. Indite is crap. But I'll tell you what, let's get rid of the uranite, because that really is rubbish. So yes, the ship cost me.
Collector limpet expired.
Collector limpet expired, did it? Oh dear. Did it hit something maybe?
Programming
Could have done.
limpet drone.
Let's launch another one. So yeah, it cost a bit of money to get set up with the ship. You know, it's an investment rather than a direct make money fast scheme. But you can see that it really does pay off. It really does. And you can do this in a smaller ship. You don't need to have a Type 6 to do it in. You could do this in an Adder. Probably better in a Cobra, because you've got the additional room there. So we're nearly out of Oh, there we go. We did get some osmium. I'm just moving across here because I think the asteroid actually hit the chunks and it's knocked them all flying. So we're nearly done mining this anyway. Any second now, it should tell me it's depleted.
Asteroid depleted.
There we go. Right, so you can see that all the bits are over here, so we'll just fly into the middle of it and we'll just sit here for a second and let it pick them all up. But you can see how many chunks are there. I mean, if we look at contacts, look, osmium, all this lovely stuff all coming straight into my hold. It's awesome. You can target the individual pieces, but if you do that, your collector drone will just get the one thing. It will not just fly backwards and forwards like it is at the moment. So it's going over this way, so we could speed it up, just fly over this way a little bit, get a little bit closer. And there we go. It does all the work for you. So we started off with an empty cargo. So far we've got lepidolite, 6 tons of silver, we've got a ton of osmium. Hopefully that will go up. How are we doing on osmium? 75%. So yeah, we should get another ton out of that, which will make for some more lepidolite, which is, you know, it's only cheap. It's only 700 credits a ton, but that's fine. 700 credits, you know, when you think that the limpets only cost 101, that's paid for almost 7 limpets just on its own. So we're doing okay. It's still ticking along, picking bits up. You can get limpet controllers which will control, there's some more osmium, lovely, can get them that will control 2 collector drones, and that I think is probably a better deal. And you see there that they're starting to disappear off the radar now. Basically they have a lifespan, and if you don't pick them up within that lifespan, then they disappear. So having 2 collector limpets would be a better idea if you're going heavy duty mining like this. So we can now start moving and heading to our next asteroid. So let's head this way. We're just going slowly because that one's still coming back. There we go. And that's some more indite, which is fine. So we've got 30 limpets left, which is a fair number. Where should we go next? Let's go to you. You're closest. So let's shoot a prospector off at you.
Programming limpet drone.
And you get this weird glitch where your cargo scoop closes and then reopens. So you have to watch your speed a bit there, because you will speed up
Prospector limpet engaged.
considerably. So that's lepidolite and gallite. No thank you. What about you, Mr. Lonely Asteroid over here?
Programming
Let's
limpet drone.
shoot a limpet at you. With any luck, we'll get something good in this one.
Prospector limpet engaged.
Yep, osmium again, which is great. So we've got our collector limpet already there. It's not timed out from the last one yet, so already that's on its way and it's picking stuff up. So let's get a bit closer and we'll just feast on the chunks that this has to offer. So we've got coltan, osmium and lepidolite coming off of here. How are we doing? We've got coltan, nearly got one of them. Osmium, yeah, nearly got another one of them. And lepidolite, yeah, not too worried about that. So we've got some coltan there. Coltan is 1,500 a ton, so it's not great, but it's not terrible. So what we've been doing now, video's been going for 20 minutes, so I think what we'll do is mine this asteroid. A bit more osmium, update. We'll mine this asteroid and then we'll head back to the station and we'll cash in and we'll see how much we got. But yeah, there's no flying around, there's no trying to scoop stuff, there's no nothing. This is just hardcore make money mining. And this is only in a common resource site. You know, if you can find a major reserve or a pristine reserve, you could make a bomb doing this. So what are we at now? We're at just under 15%. So not much more to go. We're nice and close to the bits, so they're flying in nice and quickly. Some more osmium. Sweet.
Asteroid depleted.
There we go. Right, so we've mined it out. May have to launch another collector. This one may expire before it picks all these bits up, but we are close to them, so some more coltan. There we go. So yeah, we're filling up. Can we get another something before we go, maybe? Out of these last few bits. You never know. What are we gonna get? Possibly on this last bit, refine something, maybe? No. Okay. Right, so let's set our navigation to there. We'll lock destination to there. We'll close our cargo scoop. And the terminal is up there. So we need to fly back out of the asteroid field. You know, for obvious reasons. Because big asteroids don't make great doors. So we'll head out of here. Put power into engines. There you go, Prospect has failed, so we're too far away from that now. But it doesn't matter because it's done its job. So we are heading up. Now if we head straight up this way, we should climb out of here a little bit quicker. And we should be able to...
Cannot comply.
Let's put the hard points away. We should be able to charge up the jump drive.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And get a little bit of height up. So we're getting away from the ring. There we go. You can see the ring just there. So we'll just fly away from that and then we can point directly at the terminal, which is nice. Again, this shouldn't take very long because it's quite close. It's quite important actually, if you're looking around for places to mine, that you are reasonably close to a station or a port, if only for the amount of time that it takes you to get back, and the length of time you are flying is also the length of time you could be interdicted. Now this particular ship has no weapons whatsoever, none. All I have got is 2 mining lasers which do no damage to ships. So that, you know, is obviously a consideration that you need to take into account, because you are more vulnerable. However, in a bigger ship you're less likely to get mass locked by another ship because you are the heavier object. So the Type 6 isn't bad. If I wanted to spend more money on it, I'd put on the better ship hull. This has just got the standard lightweight alloys, but you could put military grade composite or reactive armour or something on there to really make it a bit more bulletproof, and you could sacrifice some of your internal space to maybe put in shield boosters or shield cell banks, you know. But I'd just gone for the 2 point defences and the shield booster on the outside. Point defences mainly because missiles are a pain in the bum if you're getting shot at while you're trying to get away. So we should be able to jump back into this shortly. And the shield booster, because, yeah, why not boost your shield? I had the power, so why not? Right, let's head towards Barlow Terminal, which is where we started this. Let's request docking.
Docking request granted.
Marvellous. Always good. You see there, I mean, we're not in a particularly fast ship, but with the amount of mass this thing has got and the impetus that it has when you set it in motion, you do have to be a bit careful. So we'll come in here, not too quickly. We're heading for pad 23, so that's great. So we'll just get through the dock. There we go, pad 23 down there. Right, so we'll head towards pad 23, we'll land, and then we'll have a quick count up, see how we've done. So let's bring her down. There we go. It's not so bad, was it? Little bit of adjustment with the thrusters, level her out, and
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Right, starport services. Now, we started off, I think it was 36. Was it? Yeah, it must have been. So, yeah, we'll put 36 back in, so that's cost us 808 credits. Not bad, plus about, I don't know, 35 credits in fuel, I think it was. So that's not terrible. Let's go to the commodities market, which is where you sell stuff. Okay, we'll start off with the osmium. So we got 4 of them selling for 29,864, so we'll call that 30,000. We've got 6 of these. We'll call that 31, so we're at 61,000. 3 of these, so we'll call that 64,000. 1 of them, yeah, 66,000. Yeah, virtually bugger all there. And now all we've got is Olympics, so call it 67,000 all in for 20 minutes work. Let's have a quick look at the bulletin board. Can we get a mission around that sort of thing? Let's have a look and see how long that might take. There you go, targeted theft. So for this you'd have to fly into a different system, then find somebody called Jonathan Echeverria and get some algae. And they want those specific ones. So yeah, you would have to find him, beat him in a battle, and then fly back without being scanned or interdicted to earn pretty much the same. So which is easier, do you think? Yeah, bit of mining, eh? It's not glamorous, and that isn't the best place to go mining. You could probably double that in a pristine system, because you would be getting more valuable things like gold, gold, indium, beryllium, palladium, platinum. So you can see there that they're like double the prices. In fact, you know, platinum is 20 grand a ton. Yes, please. So if you can find somewhere with a decent reserve and get those sort of things, you can really coin it in. Really coin it in. So that is how I'm going to be mining from now. Hopefully I can upgrade the collector limpet controller and get one that will control two, but they don't sell one here. So, meh, never mind. We'll do that another day. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget there is a like button if you're new to the channel and you want to hit subscribe, please do. I'm just short of 200 subscribers. Yeah, I might do some sort of milestone video or giveaway or something when I get there. So if you are new here, why not help and hit that button. And if there is anything you would like to educate me on, the comment section is there just down below. Please drop me a comment. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see as well, because it's interesting playing this game in different ways. Anyway, enough from me. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys, but for now, it's Commander Random signing off. Take care, and I'll catch you again in the next one.